Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We are here. Today we're talking about solo battles. Now before I get any further, I have to give credit to my man AntCap over at Smart Madden for letting me use his video, right? He said, CC, we're like brothers. We're Falcons fans. Of course you can use it to talk about it. So I'm just going to use a little bit of... I don't want to play his video in the background necessarily, because I want you guys to go watch it and see how he explains and all that stuff. So his link is down below. You should subscribe to Ant as well. Ant's a good dude. But what I want to talk about here is solo battles and how to get the highest score. That's what his video is based on. I have my own sort of opinion as well after seeing some of this. I had an opinion before I saw this, and I think it still stands the same. So we're going to sort of watch part of the video here and go with me here. So what we see up here first is there's sort of I'm not want to talk about the how you solo battle necessarily, right? How you play the games and all. You guys, we know how to do that. But it's all about the score, because there's a leaderboard. You want to get high on the leaderboard, you get better rewards. It's pretty good. That's the way to go. So what we see here, we see here something called battle score difficulty, and we see the different tiers, right? Ultimate, legendary, professional, semi, the ones you don't do these ones. And then you get points for if you win, right? And you get different points based on the level. And we see this 100%, 80%, 60, 40, 20. That's essentially a factor. We're going to talk about that in a little bit here. So as he sort of goes along to show that the battle score, the minimum sort of changes along the way. 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, and then 5,000. That's a big deal. That's a big deal because those are points you're going to get. And based on the factor here, would mean that if you win a solo challenge, if you just win it, you're guaranteed at this spot, was it 20,000? 20,000, because you get double, right? If you're at the 80%, you get 80% of 9,000, which is I don't have a calculator, but you guys catch the drift there, right? Of how it works. So at the end, you come out and you get a score, bam, right? We see you get game complete, you know, 1,000. Game result, 4,000, you know. And though I think those are static numbers, they at least appear to be static numbers in my opinion. But at the same point, it doesn't quite add up, because if you see, like, let's go back to it. Where was it? Min win battle score is 10,000, right? So if you win, you would get 10,000, and I think the way it works, hold on, is basically you get this 1,000 plus this 4,000 times 100 means you get 10,000, right? If you were to get a lower level, you're not going to get this 10,000 points if you win. You're not. So if you win, you're going to get 10,000 regardless. If you win on the lower level, you're going to get 9,000 regardless. Now, that extra 1,000 points is going to be the difference, 100%, of you even having a chance of making a high run at the leaderboards. Because if you're down 1,000 points, we see here that this was a game he won 28-0. He only gained 729 extra points, which is less than 1,000. So as long as you can win on the highest level, it's going to give you the best chance at having a high ranking. And what you control, aside from winning obviously, are these two things. The score, he won 28-0, so it does appear that it was a factor of 10. You win by 35, maybe you get 350 points, right? You want to beat the computer's ass is essentially the goal. But he mentions a lot about with the user skill bonus and how these points will change, and we don't know what the algorithm is. If it's yards, first downs, turnovers, yards allowed, red zone touchdowns, like he covers a lot of stuff. You guys should go look at it. But it's all speculation. So what I would do and what I'm going to recommend personally is, until we know what works best for this guy, user skill bonus. If we don't know what that's going to be. You know, what gives you the most user skill bonus points? We'll find out over time, obviously, when we do that. We'll do an update video. But what you control is winning right here. You control the score you win by. So you pretty much want to do as good as possible there. And this is the factor, in my opinion, which is going to determine if you're top 100 or not. So do good. If you want to make a high run at the leaderboards, you're gonna have to play at the highest level. It's just the truth. You can still get rewards by playing at lower levels, of course, but again, the idea here is if you're gonna play on the highest level, you have to win. Because if you don't win, you're way you're not doing good. You're not doing good. So you gotta win the solo challenges. If you lose a solo challenge, if you can't beat them all on the highest difficulty, then honestly go down a level. Now at that point you're not going to be able to get the best rewards, but you're still going to get some rewards. You'll get better rewards playing on a lower level winning than a higher level losing. That's just going to be a fact 100%, because this is a huge factor. You have to win the games, guys. You have to. You get 13 games, you got to go 13-0. You go 12-1, that hurts. Whatever level you play on, make sure you play on a level where you can win every single time. You cannot repeat these at all. You just can't do it. So you gotta play on the highest level. If you want to get, if you're aiming for top 100, you gotta play at the highest level. You gotta kick the computer's ass. Now how you kick the computer's ass, that's, you know, that's up to you guys. I'm not gonna tell you guys what plays to run necessarily. Certain people will. They'll tell you this cheese plays money plap. It doesn't take that. It doesn't take anything crazy to beat the computer. But again, this is a place where if you have a better team, it's going to be easier. So it's going to sort of reward pay to play a little bit. But again, two things of advice. You guys are going to take away anything from this. One, play on the level that you can go 13-0 on. The highest level you can go 13-0 on. It's number one. Number two, if you want a chance at top 100, play on the absolute highest level. Even if you lose, you need to learn how to beat the computer on those levels. You just need to. And honestly, it'll be helpful. Take a couple lumps. You have a couple bad weeks, it's okay. Don't get discouraged. You got like 48 left. It's fine. But that's all I really have here. If you guys want to, be super cool, you know, drop some likes. Let's hit like 125 likes. That'd be pretty awesome. And go check out Ant's channel, please. Ant's a good guy. You know, he does tips. I mean, I do tips too, but I really like Ant. I respect Ant as a person, first and foremost, and then as a content creator on all multiple levels. So go check him out. Check us out. Stay tuned. Subscribe. We're gonna have a good year. We're gonna have a great year. I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.